All right, good morning, everybody. Eddie the Block here, the Relic Extractors. Got my buddies Tony and John behind me here. We're at the new dump over in New York State. This is the fourth time here for me. John's first time, so hoping he gets something decent. Almost didn't have a video this morning. We just had to stop and retrace our steps back and forth a few times. I lost my phone, fell out of the pouch of my piece of crap sweat jacket here. But we're good to go. Right here is where me and Gene were digging last couple times, and I'm starting right behind me here a little bit lower. And we're going to give it a go, and we'll get back at you when the bottles start popping, so stay tuned. Catch you in a bit. All right, guys, first find of the day. I'm literally just breaking ground here, like 5 shovelfuls, and popped out a nice Borden's. No eagle on this one. It says Borden's quality and service. I don't think I've seen that one. So nice milk. I don't see any damage on it right now, so we're going to put that one over by the bag, and we're going to keep digging. Stay tuned. Yeah. John's got a couple things over here we're gonna look at.
Remember?
Oh yeah.
But his is in good condition.
He's got a bromo here.
Around it. That's a nice
Tony
spot.
dug this Ebling, gave it to John, and we're gonna come over here and see what he's got.
These are my highlights so far. Look at this. Look at this leg I found. It's pretty cool, isn't it?
I think I got the match to that at the house. Yep.
We'll make a whole doll out of it soon.
There's no pickle jar.
Yeah, a couple pickles.
Liam Perrins.
Is that a big
Pickle.
bromo?
No, unembossed.
What are those
That's
two little
nice
ones
stuff.
there? Little bluing bottles, maybe?
I don't know. I just have my little sample.
Those are cute.
Yeah, little sample wines. Probably what they had on the trains.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
They look close to being Ponels with them
That's
kicked
what
up
I
like
thought
that.
at first. Yeah, with the kick, but.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Society one. I dug one out. But that one looks like
Society
it'll clean up
brand
real nice. I like
watermelon
that
slug
amber
plate.
color.
Rue
Doing
de la
good.
Cloche, Coloni,
Yeah, see,
Bologna,
nobody's
Coloni.
dug here yet.
and
Yeah.
California
It's
fig.
like a pathway here. It's
So-
hard to get.
Yeah, it's like rough.
I'm already down like 5 feet, and all I got was that milk in the first 5 shovelfuls and some broken stuff mostly.
I
So
was down about 5 feet, but I had to,
Yeah,
You gotta
it's
widen
tough.
it.
yeah, well, that's what I'm doing now. I'm in the process of widening it up.
Yeah.
I got a clay marble. I got one of them small Sherfields. Getting there.
Yeah, it's so nice.
I
Nice,
like
nice color on that one.
The plate,
Yeah.
that watermelon plate,
Yep.
and the embossing on yours is like a lot deeper than mine. Remember the Society brand?
Let me see that big
Yeah,
pickle there for a minute. The big aqua pickle.
Yeah, it's a nice top on it, but it's.
Yeah, that's nice. That'll clean up nice.
That's pretty crude though.
Holy shit.
Tooled. Big old pickle jar. All right. All right, guys, stay tuned. Hopefully I start hitting it. We'll be back. All right, guys, this is some of the stuff I left last time I dug here, so I'm probably going to grab these today. A couple Albert Krummenacher beers, Claus and Flanagan, Jacob Rupert, nice pickle jar.
I think so. You know, Flagenheimer, that was Dutch Schwartz. Lobster. 'Cause he was the
Tony
beer
just
guy.
pulled out a whiskey. We'll catch up with that a little bit later.
Dutch Schwartz.
All right, stay tuned. All right, guys, here's that whiskey. Tony just gave it to me. Told me to run it tomorrow. So I'm going to clean this up and we'll run it. We'll run it on the auction tomorrow. Flagenheimer Brothers quality, New York. Tony says this guy was one of the beer barons in the city back in the day. Nice whiskey. 1.9 ounces. Tony's got a good hole over there. All right, guys, stay tuned. We'll be back. Check this out, guys. Tony just brought this over to me. White and More, Kansas City brand. Kansas City. A Missouri jar up in New York State. Looks like somebody had some paint in it at one time. So I'll have to look that up in the red book and clean that up. Tony said I can run that on the auction too, so got some new stuff to run. We'll clean it up, research it, and see what we got. All right, guys, stay tuned. We'll be right back. All right, guys, got my hopefully first decent bottle of the day right here. It's not ready to come out yet, but we'll get back at you. Either she's gonna pop out or we'll get it on a live pull. Stay tuned. All right, guys, couldn't do the hold the phone and pull at the same time here. It's one of those Wilson Distillings that holds a 5-piece ceramic cap for a back bar bottle. I showed you one of these I got back at the house a couple weeks ago. It's got the WW on the base. And it's got the patent dates around the shoulder for the stoppers that go on the top of these with the pour spout. So nothing too exciting, but they look nice when you get the stoppers on them. And I did find 3 out of the 5 pieces to the stopper that goes along with it. I'll show you what I mean. So here, these 3 little pieces right here. This piece here would have locked on the bottle like this, kind of, with another piece actually up higher here, and it would have had a longer, probably about this, almost as long as the neck attached to that with these other pieces here. And like when you poured it to, you know, when you tipped it to pour it, one of these little valves would, like, almost like a gravitating stopper in a hutch bottle, would slide up and down inside the ceramic neck, so you can pour your whiskey out. So so that's it right there. Those 3 little pieces of the top, and then the bottle. All right, we'll get back at you. Stay tuned. All right, guys, I think I got a milk right there. Not sure yet. It looks to be aqua. Could be a jar, or it could be one of those aqua milks. You know, one of those $40 Bordens right there. It's hard to tell. I do have the light on the camera right now. She's in there pretty good, so we're gonna have to chip around it and see what we got. All right, we'll get back at you when she's ready to pop out. Stay tuned. Oh, that's a crier. Top's busted off of it. Nyahe Brothers out of Yonkers, New York. 28 ounce. Seemed to have been a crown top. So, well, that's a shame for that one. It is a candidate for a big drinking glass, Mr. Gene Keane. We'll see. Maybe I'll keep it, maybe I won't. All right, we'll be back, guys. Stay tuned. All right, guys, check it out. John just came over here with a blob of the same one I just dug with the broken top. Nyahe Brothers out of Yonkers. It's got a couple little bruises on it. Little dingers, but it's whole. It's a blob. Nyahe Brothers, Yonkers, New York. Alright, guys, we'll be back. Stay tuned. I picked a rough spot to dig today, guys. I was going towards where Gene and I were, and it just got real soft, almost like it was dug before. So I gave up going that way, and I was all the way on the bottom there, and it just still felt like it was too soft. So I'm headed this way now, back out towards where we're parked, kinda. And still not too much to speak of. These Nyahe Brothers, John got that blob before. I've got 3 broken ones. That's the most complete one there. Shard of one here, half of one here. Started pulling out pieces of this crock, and then I got the top and a little bit of the base, and then the shard came out. This was an olive oil from Yonkers. No idea what the company is, obviously, the way the shard's busted off, but Tony's never seen that before. This is his area. He was like, man, that would have been nice. Yeah, would have been. So, and then out of nowhere, I got a nice little, it's hard to see it because it's really dirty, Slauson Decker, store number 4, half pint milk. So, there's one for you, Steve Coppin. I'll get that cleaned up. And hopefully some other stuff pops out. It's a slow go today. Like I said, brand new hole. I picked a hard spot to dig, and we'll see what happens. Alright, stay tuned. Well, guys, Tony just brought this over to me here, crying, asking me if I had a shoulder for him to cry on. Captain Post Pure Horseradish, New York City. It is torched. It's whole, but look, it is melted. Melted. That right there would have been a day maker. That's some money right there, that horseradish. He's crying. I don't even see him sticking his head up out of the hole. That would have been it. That would have been a big worthy one there. Alright guys, stay tuned. Hopefully a killer comes out. Well, time to abandon this slot. I'm going to go into my old hole. Everything that was embossed is broken, and everything that was whole is slick. Broken urinal, teapot, teacup, some slick meds. That little jar that Tony got for me, it's got a flash crack in it, but I'm still going to take it and research it. Slick whiskey there, 1930s. It was like towards the top in here. I just started knocking down and trying going towards my hole there, but nothing doing. Yep. A lot of work today for very little find so far. So I'm going to hop back into my old hole over there and plow into the bank and see if I can pull anything out. Alright guys, stay tuned. Hopefully we get some goodies.